I listen to so much music, I don't even know what I'm influenced by anymore. I don't know what sticks and what doesn't, or what, you know, it's just, I just listen to music. I'm a real fan of everything. And, you know, my mom just listened to music all the time. And when I got into it myself, like when it wasn't just about my mom's taste, it was because like she had this 8-track tape of Bob Dylan's greatest hits. Like hearing Positively 4th Street or Subterranean Homesick Blues, even though I was kind of too young probably to really even absorb the total impact of what those are, because I got into it when I was around 14, but I just remember feeling like something felt really free about it, and really personal and rebellious, and all those things that you start feeling maybe at that age. It's just kind of connected on this sort of more visceral level, you know? John and Florine had a world of their own. The middle of nowhere was their throne. Not another building for miles, except a rusted outhouse that smelled like it'd been long out of style. Baptist preachers on TV, sending check or money order down to their last quarter to the Church of our Lord of Mercy. An evangelist dream. John and Florine. John and Florine. John and Florine. He was 30 years old, she was barely 14. And with no one who'd witnessed their love, they crossed the state line to Virginia to sign the agreement of marriage thereof. 1929 was the year, and the market had crashed. Money turned into ash, and that's all most people hold dear. But through a porch window scream, John and Florine. John and Florine lived there alone. The kids were all out on their own. Florine would cry and she'd smile. She'd say, come back real soon, we hardly see you enough. And then wave till you'd driven a mile. And down that old orphaned road we would ride, like a vein to the lung of a world that was hung on a noose that the faithless had tied, called the American dream. John and Florine. The older they got, they thought about heaven a lot. try. She was 74 when she walked through that door and turned herself into the sky. And after all of the bedridden years John had willed himself through just to be with his true, he died without protest or fear in the very last scene of John